Welcome, everyone. This is a great night for everybody. Before you sit down, I would like the graduates to recognize everyone who's here that supported you while you were taking your tests and studying for your tests. So let's just give our teachers and our friends and our family a round of applause, okay? And friends and family, I know you are all here because you're very excited to celebrate these wonderful people who have gotten this achievement. So let's give them a round of applause. Okay, so now we can sit down. So my name is Kate Devlin, and I'm the coordinator of the testing center here at Greenfield Community College. And I get to see everybody when they're feeling the most stressed and anxious. And it's so nice to be here to celebrate with you now that you've finished all the testing and you've gotten your high school credentials. It's just a great night, and we're so happy that all of you are here. To start things off, I'd like to introduce Catherine Seaver, who is the Vice President of Student and Academic Affairs here at GCC. And I'd like to invite her up to say a few words.
Good evening, and welcome graduates, family, friends, staff, and teachers. Congratulations, graduates. We're very proud of you and your accomplishment. It's not easy to continue your education as an adult, but it's worth it. I know there are a lot of distractions, responsibilities, and challenges, but you have all proven that you can manage your time, you can set priorities, you can juggle the 1,000 demands made of you and still meet your goals. The result of all this effort is that you're here today, ready to celebrate this success and ready to take on whatever comes next. I'm honored to be here at your graduation. I'd also like to recognize and thank the many wonderful and supportive people who have helped you along the way, as well as those who have planned this celebration of your successes this evening. Once again, congratulations. I wish the best of luck to you, to each of you on your future, and if you're so inclined, I hope that you choose GCC to continue your education in the future. Thank you.
So many of you have come through the Literacy Project in taking classes. Some of you studied at home, some of you studied elsewhere. To our next speaker is Judith Roberts, who's the director of the Literacy Project here in Greenfield. So please, Judith.
I just spilled drinking water all over myself, but that's okay. So I want to celebrate the graduates. You are our heroes. We're so proud of you. And your success is really our greatest reward. That's how we get paid, by you being successful. And so many of the students here came through the Literacy Project, not all of you, but I also want to recognize the teachers that are here. Would the teachers stand? Eileen, Louise, thank you. Teachers and advisors, and of course your family and friends, but a good teacher is worth more than gold, because a good teacher will really incite in you the desire to learn and a lifelong curiosity. So tonight, I just want to say that you have already shown that you've learned the most important thing, or what to me is the most important thing, and that is that effort counts. So you've worked hard and shown a lot of effort to get where you are. And so effort is the multiplier. If you think of your skills and your knowledge times effort is what makes you successful. And you run one giant step closer to your dreams. So this is just the beginning. And I want to encourage you, the graduates, to go on with your education, to keep going with training and education. And I'll just tell you a minute about my story. I'm a very proud alumni of Greenfield Community College. I came here a long time ago when I was a young woman with children. I was a single mom and working full-time, and I came to get my 2-year associate's degree. So can you guess how long it took me to get my 2-year degree? Any? No, more. Anybody else want to make a guess? You're close. Close. One more guess. 12? It took me 15 years to graduate from Greenfield Community College. I took one course a semester, and I just kept plugging away. It took me 15 years to graduate. So I'm sure you're all going to do better than I did. I encourage you very much on this journey. You're on a journey now, and it's a journey of discovery. You'll learn things about yourself, a journey of education, and a guarantee that you will not turn back, that no one and nothing can take away this degree from you that you've earned by your hard work and effort. And your life is forever changed for the better. So I want to celebrate you, and I have a little quote that I thought I'd share with you. This is from the 1st century AD, or what we now call CE, the Common Era, the era that we live in. And it's from India. It was translated from Sanskrit into English. Learning is the best of all wealth. It is easy to carry. Thieves cannot steal it. Tyrants cannot seize it. Neither fire nor water can destroy it. And far from decreasing, it increases by sharing. So share your learning, and you'll learn more. Thank you so much. And I want to introduce our keynote speaker tonight, who is Sheriff Chris Donnellan. Sheriff Donnellan has instituted in our Franklin County Jail one of the most progressive treatment and recovery programs in the nation. So we're very proud of him. And he's a great believer in education and in the power of education to transform lives for the better, which we all here believe in. And he can sing. All right, probably not tonight, right? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So I give you Chris Donnellan, Sheriff Donnellan.
Actually, it'd be easier to do a little Frank Sinatra here than. So congratulations, everybody, and thank you for inviting me to be here. There's a few folks here from the jail, and they know that I don't get the microphone very often, so when I do get it, it's hard to give it up. So get comfortable. You could be here for a while. So you guys had to have taken some crazy hard math to get to where you are today. How many of you enjoyed your math classes and work? Oh, it's more than I expected. So I'll tell you a little secret. When I went to my freshman year of college, I was told, if you're no good at math, you better be a criminal justice major. I was no good at math, so here I am, the sheriff of Franklin County. I struggle with math, so you never know what's going to cause you to go into a certain trajectory. But for me, I chose criminal justice, and I have never looked back, and I have never regretted it, because it's given me an incredible opportunity to meet people, to help people, and to change people's lives. And it was all made possible by my education. So although I became a criminal justice major, I'll tell you my passion is history. I love history. I love reading history books. I love reading about historical figures. And one of my favorites is John Adams, one of our founding fathers and the author of the Massachusetts Declaration of Rights, which is our Constitution. And that's very important because the Massachusetts Declaration of Rights is the only state constitution in the country that requires free public education for all of our citizens. And that's amazing. It's amazing because if you think about the time that John Adams lived in, it was farmers, some factory workers, soldiers. There weren't a lot of professions. There were only probably 1 or 2 print shops that printed probably a weekly or a monthly newspaper. But John Adams knew that to leave a monarchy and to be in a free society where the citizens elected their government, men and women would need to know how to read, because you need to be informed. You need to be educated to be a free people. And he knew that. And he not only knew it for his time in the 1700s, but he knew it for the future of the existence of this country. What an incredibly brilliant man he was. And those principles are important, as important today with text messaging and Twitter. I can't even believe I said Twitter. I don't tweet. The internet, our newspapers, television, we need those same skills today because it is more important than ever as a free people that we know the news, that we understand the news, that we know our government, that we register to vote, that we're participants in our democracy, just the way John Adams envisioned it for us over 200 years ago. And that's your role today and for the future, is to be educated participants in that democracy. And I know you will be, and I congratulate you for that, because there's an old adage that I live by. The world is run by those who show up. So that means you can sit at home and gripe all you want to, you can complain all you want to, unless you're the one who decides to show up. Somebody else will be making the decisions for you. So always remember that. The world is run by those who show up, and I hope that each and every one of you in your own way will be one of those people who decides to show up. Thank you and congratulations.
So every year on this night, we also ask one of our current graduates to come up and say a few words. So this year, Alicia Cox, would you come up and join us?
Good evening. My name is Alicia, and I would like to take a moment to congratulate all of the graduates in the room. I am so proud of us. We attended class, took instruction from our teachers, and most importantly, believed in ourselves. Now we can take all of the skills that we've learned so far and use them to help us in college and in other parts of our lives. What are the skills that we've learned so far? We have learned how to have faith in ourselves, how to take risks, how to be organized, how to write essays. The list is endless. It's hard for me to put into words, but when I first started attending classes, I didn't feel safe. I wasn't believing in myself. But soon, I started to notice that others did believe in me and actually thought that I was intelligent. It was contagious. With plenty of help and support, I took myself out of a bad situation and decided to finally start believing in myself. I'm sure that each of you have your own individual stories, but what we all have in common is what helped us overcome our difficulties and what will continue to help us in the future. John Lennon once said, "It's weird not to be weird." I think he would agree that we all take unique paths in life, and that's our strength. We are strong, resilient, determined, and unstoppable. All of these qualities will help us make a difference in the world. I would like to personally thank everyone at the Literacy Project, especially Jeff, Eileen, and Eve. With your help, I have grown into the person that I once only dreamed of becoming. I am so excited to start college in the spring, and I hope that all of you will join me in continuing to learn, grow, and follow our dreams. Thank you so much.
Could I ask Tom Donovan to join me on this stage? I heard he's here. If he'd like to. Or not, that's fine. So this evening, I'm pleased to present the Tricia Donovan Scholarship Awards. Would Michael Heike Felbeck and Jacqueline Otero please join me on the stage? Tricia Donovan of Conway, who passed away in February 2011, served as a high school equivalency instructor at the Franklin Hampshire Employment Training Consortium for many years. During this time, she also worked toward her PhD at the UMass School of Education in Amherst, completing her program in 2006. Her decades of work improved the lives of thousands who may never have succeeded after traditional education turned out to not be a good fit for their learning journey. The first award this evening is the Tricia Donovan Memorial Scholarship Fund, a permanently endowed fund established to support current Greenfield Community College students who have earned their general equivalency diploma. This evening, we are giving this award to Michael Heike Felbeck, who is in his third year at Greenfield Community College as an engineering science major. And I think he's going to finish before 15 years. So should be all set.
Let's hope.
Mike is a purposeful and determined scholar who tries to balance his studies, work, and family. But coming to GCC was, as he states, one of the best decisions in life that he has ever made. Tonight, I'd like to congratulate Mike. The Tricia Donovan Family Scholarship Fund is a permanently endowed fund established to support new Greenfield Community College students who are single mothers who have obtained their high school equivalency credential. This evening, we are giving this award to Jacqueline Otero, a newly enrolled student at GCC who plans to complete the office administration program and work in that field. Jacqueline wants to continue her education because she can support her family and because it feels good, and I think that's great. Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you.
Everybody's been very punctual and to the point tonight. We've had short speeches. So the next part, we would like to present you with certificates. And if friends and family want to come up, we have extra space up front so you can get photos as we call our graduates up. So if the graduates would rise, please. And George Ballantyne. We're just going to go slow so that everybody has a chance to. Jacqueline Campos. We're just going to go slow so that people can. Alicia Cox. We're just going to go slow so that people get a chance to take photos. Jane Fritz. We're just going slow so people can shake hands. Christy Lewis. We're just going slow so people can shake hands. Raymond Lopez. Emma McDonough. Ethan Miner. Natasha Russell. Sarantidis, okay. Persephone Sarantidis. Congratulations. Just hang on a sec. Alex Dixon. Congratulations. Aziza Thompson. Congratulations. So let's give a round of applause to all of our graduates. So one of the things about tonight is hearing people's stories and getting to know each other a little bit. So we have a reception set up in the back with some hors d'oeuvres and a beautiful chocolate cake that was donated to us. And we would like to invite you all to talk to each other, get to know each other, hear each other's stories, because everyone has worked so hard to be here tonight, and we're so very proud of you. If all of our graduates could come over and just join each other over here. And we have one very important thing for you to do before we can go to the food. Could the graduates stand up, please? And turn around and face your teachers and your friends and your relatives. Take your tassels from the right side and move them to the left, because you are now graduates.